Good morning and welcome back. It is Snowmageddon in the city right now. Pretty much complete whiteout conditions. The CN Tower is over there somewhere. So needless to say, we are not going anywhere today. So that being said, today is a day for a reset in this apartment, but also it is time to go through and start eliminating and downsizing and getting rid of and preparing to donate a lot of stuff from in here. So we're starting with my bedroom and going through my main closet, and I know there's going to be so much stuff we have to get rid of in there. So let's get to it. Okay, so there's nothing for it. Let's just get into it, I guess. I think that my plan for tackling this is to take everything out and then systematically put back in the things that we're keeping and then just bag up the things that I'm getting rid of. Let's just start. So this apron was my apron before we switched to the aprons that I showed you in my last video. So this guy has seen some stuff. This apron has been around the block. So definitely one that I'm keeping. I have a handful in this closet actually, so you'll get to see some lore, some history, some of my restaurant history in here for sure. This is one that I really like. This was from a Greek restaurant that I worked at. Cute. And then this was from Myth, another Greek restaurant. So this is a smaller, so I have four different styles of apron. More high-end restaurant. Some jobs make you give these back, but I'm pretty sure all of these I actually paid for. So I kept them and I didn't give them back because they're all part of my history now. And honestly, I like having them. I think it's cool to look back on. If anybody has a cool idea of what I could do with these to turn them into something neat, like art or something, some way that I can kind of display them, put it down in the comments because I would love to do something with these. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in the city, but I am definitely a Toronto fan. This is my OG Chris Bosh jersey from when I was a kid. I have two Bosh jerseys actually because he was my favorite player back in the day when Chris Bosh was on the Toronto Raptors, when he played in the NBA. Dresses from my cousin's neon-themed bachelorette. One thing about me is I love a t-shirt dress. This is definitely something that I was supposed to give back. I did not pay for this. This is my tie from when I bartended at the Fairmont Royal York. It's called Clockwork Bar, so the tie has tons of little mini clocks all over it. We didn't wear aprons for that job. That job actually required us to wear a full suit. So we had pants and a dress coat and salmon color, actually just about the color of these pillows. A shirt that went underneath with a tie. So this was my first tie that I ever actually learned how to tie a tie. Yeah, the iconic Clockwork Bar at Fairmont Royal York that I kept. And this shirt belonged to my dad. My dad was an avid Hawaiian shirt collector. So for his funeral and any subsequent events that we held for him, all of my siblings took home shirts of his. So we wore these for all of our events and any photos that we took afterwards. So we all have a shirt of his, one of his Hawaiian shirts that I just keep. It's so awesome. It's so dad. So yeah, that's one of the things I'll just kind of treasure forever. Sheets that don't fit my bed and a duvet cover that doesn't fit my duvet. These were from pre-financially stable Beth. We kind of just did what we had to do. So, gone. Considering how infrequently I wear jeans, I have so many of them. Why? I don't know. Ugh. I mean, they fit, but if you've known me for anywhere in the last 10 years, you will know these jeans. These jeans are a size 5. So it's time to bless and release, I think. But I want to put them on one more time for old time's sake. The amount of stretch, the amount of tears and rips I hear. It's time for these jeans to retire. So let's just take a moment. My 19-year-old self, my 20-year-old self, my 25-year-old self are crying right now. But we got too much ass for these jeans, so moving on. Oh, I can't wait for summer. I knew last summer that it was time for these jeans to go because my butt comes out to about here when I wear them. So I think it's time that they get blessed and released. I know I'm not the only one who still has their ripped up, raggedy boyfriend painter jeans. I know I'm not the only one, and I am not ready to let these go, okay? I'm not. The holes will get bigger with time. Every year the holes grow bigger, and until these are literally falling off my legs, I'm keeping them. All right, jeans are done. All right, we're getting there. The donate pile is growing. The donate pile is growing. That is a positive. Now I need to sweep the floor, put this stuff in, bring the new laundry in, and go from there. Okay, I'm stopping for a lunch break because I'm hungry and because that is starting to get overwhelming. So I also need to charge my camera. So I'm gonna make a smoothie and some eggs, and then we shall crack back on. It's already been like 2 hours. 2 hours of organizing that closet. So yeah, food, we'll get back to it. The sun is starting to go down now, but I've lit up our room. We're getting there. I think I just have to put everything back and we're pretty much done. All right, this is the end of it. Now that I'm getting like closer to the move, I'm at the point where I'm like, I kind of just want to like be there. Like I've ordered moving supplies and I'm kind of just waiting on the edge now. Now I'm kind of like, okay, I'm ready for the next step, you know? Move forward with my goals of getting a place out of the city ASAP. I never want to like wish away time, that's for sure. Okay, nothing better than when all the socks match up. Oh, they didn't, there's one more. Okay, these go to the kitchen. Okay, I need a couple bags to put the rest of the donate stuff in. These in the kitchen, BRB. Okay, that's it. That's the end. Not a lot of color, but you already know that because you follow my channel. So that's it. So there are a couple more things to tackle. The kitchen junk drawer and the credenza that I have in the spare room. They are literally both just full of junk. That's that. I'm gonna go for my run. I'm gonna do it inside because it's snowmageddon. And I will see you tomorrow for the rest of the tidying. Have a good night. Okay, it's time for part 2 of getting rid of stuff and moving. Today I am going to borrow my cousin's car to load up some of the smaller things and move them over to the new place. The movers are coming in a couple days to take the big stuff, but I wanted to take a bunch of the small stuff myself just to make it easier and take less time on the day of. So I'm gonna be boxing up a lot of the smaller things, my bookshelf, some kitchen stuff, some stuff from my room, and kind of just leaving it as bare bones as I can for the next, really just the next full day. And then the day after that, we officially move. So yeah, I'm gonna go pick up the car, start packing stuff into boxes. It's so real now. Okay, we got this, let's go. Okay, the car has been secured. Boxes are here, ready to be put together. Let's get cracking. I really want to clean the carpet so that it is clean when it gets to the new place. Yeah, that's probably the move. Okay, I'm gonna vacuum it really quick. Okay, it officially already feels weird. Okay, I think I'm gonna box up all of my books and things on the shelves and then bring those boxes as well as many plants as I can get today. I'm so glad that for this room, you can hear the jackhammer that's going on right down here at street level because they're digging the road up right here. So what a better time to move out of this building than while the road is being dug up. So this is a room that I honestly thought I was going to get a lot more use out of than I actually did. It's kind of just an open, it's gorgeous. It was one of the things that actually drew me to this apartment. There's a really nice view of the CN Tower right there, if you can see it. It gets amazing sunlight, but in the summertime it is boiling hot, so you have to keep the curtains all the way down, and in the wintertime it's really cold. So although very beautiful and has an amazing view, I did not really get very much use out of this room because the temperature is just so difficult to control, and I don't really have enough things to put in here. So I really just had this credenza that I bought when I lived in Guelph. My cousin actually refurbished this, my cousin Holly. I'm sure you've seen some of her videos as well. If not, make sure you go follow her at Living Different. She refurbished that for me quite some time ago, so that's kind of just been used as storage in here. So anyways, let's get to emptying it. I know this is going to be a lot of garbage, so I'm just going to grab a garbage bag, I think. Be the best option for this. So this, wonder if she'll come. This was actually the collar that came on Babe when I first adopted her. This little bell. Here she comes. What's this? Is that your bell? Is that your little bell? Anyway, it's really gross, so it's going in the garbage. These still have the CVs in them. Now to Much Dance 2005, Pure Energy Volume 5, Much Dance 1997. I think I got this one from my stepmom. I think these came out of her collection. The Ramones, Shania Twain, Come On Over, and Frosh 2. And they're all still in there. I kind of think they need to be kept. Old cards and things. As a millennial, getting rid of all these random ass cables that I have is quite the milestone. So you should be very proud that I'm doing this. It's like really nice to like see all of these memories. These are all just from the last couple of years because I do make a point of like getting rid of these kinds of things every once in a while. So it is nice to like go back and see. This was from my cousin's wedding. Yeah, it's nice to visit them all and then to also like release them and move on to make space for more things. Like I know sometimes people have a hard time like letting go of old things. I used to very much be like that, but I just got to a point where I realized like I need to make space for more newness, you know? There's always more things to come, and this season of my life is very much reflective of that, so it's nice to physically make that space. I have gained quite the collection of Christmas ornaments. My stepmom has made a tradition of getting all of the kids Christmas ornaments every year for Christmas. So I have yet to get my own Christmas tree. So I've just been collecting them, waiting for the day that I can actually use them. But I've been keeping them in here until that day comes, and I'm really excited because hopefully this year I will actually get a Christmas tree. This is kind of cool. So this is a little card that one of my servers made me at the first restaurant that I worked at when I moved to Toronto. I actually moved here for that job, and this was the highest number of covers that the restaurant had done. I can't remember if it was that calendar year or ever. I don't know if you can see there. It was 628 covers, and we did over $33,000 in sales that night. So that was a huge night, and that was a big milestone for me. And that is my business card from that restaurant. So the restaurant was called El Catrin here in Toronto. That was my card from there. I also have my business cards from one hotel where I was the general manager of the lobby bar there called Flora Lounge. So I've got that one as well. This is a pay stub from one of the first restaurants I ever worked at. A receipt from a phone that I bought in 2021. Why do I have this? Bar Wellington, holy smokes, I forgot I worked there. $12.20 an hour. A key to something, I have no idea what. So mostly just a bunch of trash in there. Let's haul this all out of here. We are starting to lose the daylight. but I'm gonna keep going. Get this rug out of here. Holy smokes. Okay, apologies for the sound of the laundry machine washing my rug. It is what it is. Continuing on. Here's another cool thing that I came across that I've kept, of course. I did not finish university. I liked school, but when it came time to go to university, I just hated it. I just stopped having a passion for it. But what I did have a passion for was training animals. So I became a zookeeper right out of high school, and I did that for quite a few years. And I have 2 animal training certificates. One from the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, which is like the big kahuna when it comes to zoos. And then another one from Natural Encounters, which is a very well-renowned training facility down in Florida. This one's April 2013, and I think this one was the same year, the end of the year, yeah, November 2013. The more you know about me. Oh, you think you're a Lord of the Rings fan? Do you have all 3 box sets of the extended edition on not even Blu-ray, just regular DVD? Oh, do you also have the cassette of Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring? Because I do. Okay, I'm gonna start moving some of the smaller plants actually. I can't take, like this guy for example, is not gonna fit in the car. It's gonna have to go in the moving truck. But some of the smaller ones, I'm gonna start moving those down into the car, and I'm gonna do a load driving them over. Let's start there. This is gonna be a haul because I can really only carry one at a time and I have to go up and down the elevator. So let's get to it. That was an adventure, just getting the plants down into the car. At first, I just took one all the way down. I can only carry one really at a time. So I took one all the way down to parking, brought it into the car, and then I thought, why don't I just bring like a bunch of them into the hallway? They go from the hallway into the elevator, then from the elevator into the hallway in the parking, and then go into the car so I don't have to do so many trips. Well, did the elevator not leave me while I had my back turned grabbing other plants? So my plants went up and down a couple times while people go on and off, and I had to sit there worried that someone was going to steal my plants. Thank God there was a really nice girl in there when the door opened on my floor again, and I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry, these are my plants. She was like, I was just going with it. So luckily I had someone nice who didn't do anything to my plants. I don't know, but that was an interesting 30 minutes. Anyways, the majority of the plants, except for these 2 big ones that for sure will not fit in the car, are down in the car. I'm gonna grab these 2 more little ones that can sit in the front seat, and I'm gonna drive this load of plants over, and then I think the rest will be up to the movers. So yeah. Okay, we're all in. We are packed to the brim here. So we're gonna go to the new place and drop these guys off, and then I'm going to get something to eat because I am starving. See you there. Okay, so we started out in the wrong parking garage, then I got into the right parking garage, and I'm fairly close to the elevator, but I am squeezed into a spot. It was very difficult to get into, but I managed to get into a spot. Holy, this is turning into a bit of a kerfuff, but we're here. Bring these guys up one by one. They do not enjoy being squished in here, so let's go. Okay, everybody is in. I'm not gonna show you the new place yet. I'll show it to you. Once it's all done, it will be a surprise. That was exhausting. That was like a real pain in the butt doing all of that just now. That's it for me. The big move on Wednesday. So stay tuned. See you soon. Okay, good morning. This is it. I'm just putting the last couple things in boxes, but the movers will be here in about an hour-ish, give or take. I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening with my hair right now. So yeah, the cats are not super happy. One of them puked on the floor and one of them peed on the floor this morning. So they obviously know that they are going to be in their crates today, but it's not long because I'm only going around the corner. The sun is absolutely blaring in here, of course. It's like an absolutely beautiful morning, and it's making this apartment look look absolutely glorious today. It's making me a little reluctant to leave, but I am ready to get this show on the road. I just want to be done with this now, get into the new place and get everything settled in so that I can continue on in the next phase of life here. So anyways, I'm just gonna finish up these last couple boxes and then we'll be on our way. Okay, that's that. So I am actually walking over to the new place while the movers drive because I can cut through the park. That is literally how close I'm moving. It's like a 5-minute drive and they have the cats. Oh my God, it's so funny. So they offered to actually bring the cats in the cab of the truck. So I was gonna take an Uber with the cats to bring them over there and they were like, no, it's okay, they can come with us. So they put them right in between the seats in the front. Anyways, hopefully they're all doing well. So yeah, I'm walking over to the new place and I will see you there. Oh my goodness, we are in. I don't know what's happening with my hair. That was a process. The cats are starting to explore. I've let them out of their crates, but I just wanted to make sure they knew where their litters were respectively. We've got a lot of unpacking to do. So I'm going to continue and I will show you the final result once everything is finished. And I'm going to order myself some food because the kitchen is not at all put together. So I look a mess right now. See you soon. Okay, apologies for the sound of the dishwasher running. I'm all moved in, but I still have one box left to empty. I'm not entirely positive of the layout of everything just yet, but this is where we're at. There is gonna be a table going right there along that wall because right now I don't have anywhere to like eat meals or work or anything. So for now, this is the setup, but let me show you outside really quick. So this is the first balcony. It is huge, but it's very bright out here, so you can't see very well out of the view. There's also another balcony on this side, so there's a smaller one there, and then a larger one that runs the length of the unit, and then the bedroom's on that side, so the balcony runs all the way. So, like I said, I'm not entirely set on the layout, the way that things are set up just yet, but for now, it's working out. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks so much for tuning in to this crazy moving journey. So this is gonna be the base, the home base for now, while I essentially work on my social media business. So you will see lots from in here coming up. If you're not already, make sure you're following me on Instagram. It's at lifewith_Beth. It's the exact same handle as here. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to see all of the stuff that's coming up. There's going to be lots more running, lots more gym videos to come because I know you guys are really enjoying those and you will catch all of that there. So thank you so much for tuning in and I will see you next time. Bye.